you space engineers out there, Commander Kingfish here, and it is day 18 on our mission to the moon to build a base. So I did some off-camera work. I did do a little bit of exploring and found some minerals, ores with like silver, cobalt, magnesium, still out that way. It's about 10 kilometers away. So I'm gonna hope that I can find some a little bit closer. I did do some iron mining, and so I've got an iron mine over there, and I also found gold over there, so which is one of the things I'm really going to need. And so that I dug down and got that in place. I'll show you that a little bit later. I also did a little bit of work on the solar panels. We come up and over here, I've added another row down below, and so now that I have I want to get the other row on that side today, and maybe even get the ones up above, so that I have a complete full set of solar panels all in place on my solar production. I've built more batteries. These batteries back behind were the original 3. So I've put these batteries in place, and then I'm going to build another set of batteries back here. I got to build the platform out. I believe in the last episode I had these structures kind of laid out and in place. So you saw that the 2 hydrogen tanks, the hydrogen engines are in place. I've also started laying out, I'm thinking about putting in a docking area over here on this side. So this is where the ships will come in. I'll be able to bring that ship over here and set it up to be able to charge in this area. As you can see, I'm still working on this, but I've tried to... Oh, apparently. There we go. Let's try this again. Yep. Okay. Tried to add some structure to it. So these corner posts, to give some support, are going to be a little more rounded. They're going to be bigger and more heavy duty, that sort of thing, as I get this built out. And what I also would like to do then is start building a area down underneath this landing pad and stuff that would be, kind of like a crew quarters and stuff like that. You would come down into maybe some small offices, some airtight rooms and stuff like that. But that's kind of in the future. So that's where we are at right now. So let me go ahead and get busy on this. Let me see if I can't finish getting those solar panels built, so we can take full advantage of that and get those batteries built, so that those are going to be collecting the most energy that we can while the sun is up. So I'll catch back up with you here in just a little bit. Okay, just to give you a little bit of an update, I got all of those solar panels in, so we have, let's see, 6, 12, 24 solar panels that are at 100%, and those are being adjusted with Izzy's solar script. So those will, while the sun's up, will pull in the maximum power to store these batteries. Now I have 9 batteries in place here. I've got them all built out, including the 3 back here. And if we look at the power on these batteries, you can see that the original 3 are 100%. The 2 or the 3 that was out front They're almost up to 50% each. And then the 3 that I just finished, they're at about a third. So they are ever so slowly building. So it's going to take about 4 hours to get everything fully recharged up here. But that's charging. We're not sucking any power out of here right at the moment. So that once we get those fully built up, then we should be able to run power up here. One of the things I'm going to have to do is get a refinery built. The one on the ship is just a basic refinery, so I can't do any ores such as gold or silver or anything like that, and I am going to need that. The basic refinery works fine for all of the basic ores, like iron and stone, silicon, you know, all of those types of cobalt. It will process all of those, albeit at a slower rate. So, and I am just about out of nickel, so I am going to have to go and get some more nickel to continue on. But right now we should have plenty of iron to be able to continually build this out. But I probably will need some nickel. So I got to figure out where I want to put my refineries, because I want to be able to have this as a docking area out here. Let me put a couple more blocks in right here, so we don't always have to go back behind. There, and there. That should allow us to be able to walk over here. There and there. That's good. All right. So, as I mentioned earlier, I want to put this basically as my docking platform. I need to make sure, I'm pretty sure that I can dock out here at the end, and I won't run into any problems with the solar panels being in the way. So we won't dock anything closer than really what's out here. So I also, then that means I want to be able to bring my miner in, and I don't have to bring the miner in over here on the docking area. I could have, and I think what I probably want to do is build this area out on this side for my refinery area, and then I would be able to run tubes or conveyor tubes over to them. I would be able to dock my miner coming in and offload from the miner on this side, and really not be in any conflict here, providing I built this out a bit further, because you can kind of see where that's at. But the miner itself, the way I've got it designed, and I might end up doing a new miner for here on the moon, but that miner works pretty good. So that's currently where I'm at. I think what I need to do, though, let's go take a look and see. Let's see. I need this first off. Did I identify nickel? I think I got nickel out over in that area over there. Which is fine. I think I'll grab the miner right now, and we'll take a little trip over to there and see if we can't find some nickel. So once I get over to the mining field, I'll catch back up with you. Okay, I am over here ready to iron my nickel, and one of the things I did while I was off camera, and let's see if I can show you this. If we do this, shoot. That's not what I wanted to do. Well, if you look down in the toolbar, and on number 9, I brought down my tool blocks. And so I drug that down and put in here. what this allows me to do is to use my mouse, and I can do that, and that's my right mouse button, which will also allow me to clear out this stone without having to mine all of the stone. So what I can do is kind of use the drill and kind of start clearing this stuff out. And the nickel is kind of behind me. So we're just going to kind of clear out this stuff out here. And let's come back up. And let's see if we can swing her back around. There we go. Now we can kind of zero in on getting down to this nickel. Makes it a lot easier than trying to hand drill it down. And let's see. When we were out in the asteroids, there's our nickel. We didn't really have to worry about this too much because a lot of the ores were out on the surface. So I'm not going to drill too much of this, just enough so that we can have some nickel back at the base. And even it can't hurt to bring back a little bit of stone. All right. Let's see how much we got. Actually, that's quite a bit, and I don't mind getting the stone. Let's see if we can't dig this out a little bit more while grabbing some stone. Try to keep level here. I think the other thing I got to do too is... Alright, let's come to the outside here. Take out some of that. The other thing we need to do right here, before I forget, is let's call this the nickel mine. New current. Nickel mine. That works. All right. And then I think if we just start coming up. Back. And let's hop back inside. Yeah, we're pretty good. So now we can go and hook up to the other ship, and then this will give us nickel, some stone. I did get quite a bit of iron. If I have to, I can go and mine some more iron. But if we come over here, while we're here, where is it? I should have it on, let's keep turned. Okay, that's the iron mine. Alright. Where is... Maybe it's right over here? I want to show you what I had to go through just to get down to... That should be, I think, right over here. Yeah, gold mine entrance. I had to dig out a considerable amount because the gold was deep. So I have this pit here, and I am going to have to mine some more. But I don't know if you can see it or not. Let's turn the spotlight on. And we'll just kind of... Hopefully I'm not going to screw up here. But if you kind of look down, you can see how deep it is. There was iron and stuff like that, but it was quite the challenge to get down into some gold. Now, I didn't actually mine any gold, I just wanted to get down to it, so that when I was ready for gold, then I would be able to come and get it fairly easy, so... Alright, well, I'll see you back over at the base when I get there. Okay, I am back. You can see I got that hooked up. That actually worked out pretty good. I didn't realize how I managed to build this up just right so that I could dock my miner underneath of it and then allow it to pull in the ores. Now, one of the things I want to do is actually grab some of that nickel out, because it takes forever for the nickel to... Well, I guess I'm going to have to come up here. But if we do this, let's go to nickel. Oop. Let's put the stone over. So let's grab some of this nickel out, and then we'll put that over in this bin over here. Oh, it's just about full. Alright, well, that's not going to work so well. Actually, you know what? I got a lot of ice in here. Let's grab some of this ice out. And we can put that into the miner. What is it? What did I spell wrong? Oh, it's M2. Not, about M2. There we go. Alright, so I need to throw... Let's do this over here. Oh, come on. Let's do M2 over here. And then we can come down here and throw this into place. And let's move this down into here. No. Alright. We can drop this into here for now. And then we can grab this. And then we'll bring some more ice over. Well, anyway, you can see what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to store some of the nickel because it does take a lot of power and stuff to do the nickel. So when I get done sorting this all out, I'll catch back up with you. Alright, I've pretty much got my ore straightened out. I've got a little bit left into the basic refinery, assembling away. This way we have nickel, and then I've got the excess. All of the stone's been ground up, and then I've got the excess nickel over here that we'll have available to us. So probably the next thing I'm going to have to go get will be more iron at some point. But let's get back to what we need to do here on the base. And I think the next thing I want to do is I've got to get a refinery in. Now we have so refinery, and then because I can always refine down and still process, because I've got an assembler over in a regular assembler over in the main ship, so that will work out pretty good. So right now I want to just start thinking about laying out where I want my refineries to set up. And so I might have to run out this area right over and in here. Would probably be good if I can build this out enough out over here. I'll probably want to come out, well, at least, well, I got steel blocks on me. I need to come out at least probably somewhere to about right here. We're on the moon. So those solar panels, well, let's see, there is what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blocks out, probably from the center here. So that means, all right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm just going to throw a block right here, just so as a marker. So I should be able to build anything out over in this area for my refinery. So why don't I go ahead and see if I can't start getting that infrastructure into place. And then once I get that a little bit farther along, I'll catch back up with you all. Well, just to give you an update, I think we're probably getting pretty close to calling it good for the video today. I have kind of somewhat laid something out here. We'll see how that all turns out. I'm not sure. So I built one of the refineries out just so I knew where the connectors would go and the conveyor ports were. So, which means I've got a conveyor port right here. So I've also put on a sorter right here that will only allow ores, or that's the plan, to only allow ores to come through here. Raw ore. That way I'm not having ingots come back. So the excess ore will get stored in this container. And then I also have the ability, although that something doesn't look right there. That's got to be right. Yeah, okay. I also have the ability to add another cargo container right back behind here if needed. And then I've got ports that will allow me to come over and just drop into that second cargo container. I also have built these refineries so
Energy
that
low.
I can add the upgrade modules here on the back. And so that'll actually look pretty cool, I think, once I get those built out. Let's see. So the other thing that then I will probably connect in, probably put in my industrial assemblers out front here, and then connect those in via the top. Either that, or what I might do is put a cargo container right here so that the finished ingots can come into there and get stored. I also have to account for any stone and stuff, and so that I can put my gravel sifter in so that that'll get processed and back in. So and I might put that as a whole separate thing and just put it off to the side, and then as needed I can move the gravel over to it. So that's what we've got done today. I finished getting the solar panels, so that is all up to mass production right now. I've got a total of 9 batteries or capacitors in place here for storage, and then I've got started on my refinery. This way I can get some gold refined and then start worrying about getting the ice from over there to here. Now my plan was to put in a pipeline over to a continuous drill over there that I can then just not have to worry about ice, that it'll just continually drill for ice and bring that in and store here, and then I can have my hydrogen system set up right here. I'm trying to think of what else today. We went over and looked at the gold mine. I showed you how I've got the drill set up now on the little miner.
Energy critical.
Oh, fine. I'll go over to the ship. Got to go over there anyway. So I showed you how I've got that set up so that I can clear out stone and without having to mine it and bring it all back. We'll bring some stone back, but it's good to be able to clear some of that stuff out. Let's see, what else? So in the next episode, what I'd like to do is finish getting a docking platform done so that I can actually kind of somewhat remove this setup here as far as for the ship itself and be able to connect it up over to the main base. That way I don't have to worry about power to it. And it will have these solar panels on here that can help contribute to power over there once I get it connected up. So that's about it. I can't think of anything else that we covered today. So, all you space engineers out there, if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up. It really will help out the video. And please subscribe. That'll really help the channel out. Okay, space engineers, keep your heads low, keep building away, and don't get shot. And with that, Commander Kingfish is out of here, and I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone.